Good afternoon, world. It's day 65 of the Siargao Island lockdown. And what on earth are you doing on the back shelf?
Because I wanted to go here so I could keep safe.
Yeah, is it safer up there?
Yeah.
What are you trying to keep safe from?
From the bumps.
From the bumps. It's going to be less safe back there. Come back onto the chair, it's softer. Good thinking though, Story.
It's a bit hard up there, yeah.
It's alright, we'll go nice and slow over the bumps, alright? It is a beautiful sunny afternoon today. Alright, we're at the water station. Good job, Story. Brilliant work. We need a new one, don't we, Story? Yeah, should we get a new one? I don't know if you can carry the big bag. Mummy will help you with that.
I think you have to help carry it, please.
Story.
It's good for you, you're an island girl.
Yeah, Filipino style. Story doesn't have shoes anymore.
I'm just using shoes because I'm gonna go ski.
Ah, I see. Yeah, you got proper shoes on.
Only 5 years now, I never wear slipper, only sometimes.
5 years.
I always wear slipper when I go in jail.
Yeah, it's the only place you need it, right? Alright, let's get our water. Picking up the Pringles, getting the water. Some doggies out here, exploring our tuk-tuk. This guy has got amazing hair. Siargao look. Done your shopping?
Yeah, done.
What did you get today?
I got some apple juice and some pineapple juice.
Yeah, for Papa.
No, just share.
You sharing it?
Yeah.
That's very nice of you, isn't it? Salamat.
Mama.
Good girl. Put it on there.
Nearly.
Put it on the chair. Good girl, well done. So Story, you're still shoeless in Siargao, aren't you?
Huh?
You still got no shoes. Somebody actually messaged us on Instagram the other day with a pair of, what would you call them, Crocs? I think they're Crocs. And said, I've got a couple of pairs of these, if you want them, I can send them to you. So that's really kind of you, thanks. The only thing we need to work out is deliveries.
Yeah.
Because like island to island, we don't know if we can actually get anything yet. And I've been asking around if deliveries are back on, and nobody really knows if the deliveries are running properly at the moment. Russell's done with his shopping.
We're now just picking up some more fruit and veg. We like to get it as we go, don't we? Fresh mangoes, loads of avocados. They've even got durian today. Some fresh durian.
It smells a bit cheesy, doesn't it?
I can smell it already.
Yeah, it's very, very distinctive
Yeah.
smell. 2 times a year they have fruit.
Oh, right, okay. What have you requested?
That watermelon.
A watermelon, okay.
Small.
A small one. Good choice.
Is that your watermelon? Can you take it in? Well done. Whoops. You looking after it? Whoa, it's so strong. Well done. Are you going to eat that later?
Yeah.
Good.
I'm going to drink that later.
Okay. You got your watermelon? Nice and safe? Good girl. Proud of you. Story's got her entertainment. She's got her popcorn and her apples. Can I have one of your popcorns? Thank you. They're nice?
Yeah.
The popcorn your favourite?
Yeah.
I can hear the boats off the shore. It's weird to hear boat noise now, isn't it?
Yeah.
This place has been so quiet during the lockdown.
There's 4 boats out there.
Yeah.
It has, hasn't it? It's been just silent.
Yeah. Like
Eerily silent. Really.
end of the world style, isn't
Yeah.
it? And now there's boats running. It's like humans are back. There's a couple of people swimming in the sea over there. We actually got a really interesting comment on our Instagram page the other day, and it was somebody that said they've been following our lockdown story when they've been on lockdown, but their lockdown just got released in New Zealand, and now it feels kind of weird to see us in lockdown because they're no longer in the same situation. And that was just one country and one person saying that. But in the coming weeks, are there going to be lots more lockdowns being released? And in their situations, are they going to now find it weird to see us still here?
Yeah, it is strange because before, you know, we're all in it together. So it's like
we heal as one.
Yeah,
you
now,
know.
and we felt this whole time that we were in the best place, and even before the lockdown happened, we didn't really think the island was going to be locked down this much because of the whole no cases thing and it being a laid-back island. And now other places are coming out of lockdown and we're still in lockdown, not able to get into General Luna. So it does feel like we're kind of being left behind a little bit now.
Yeah.
And it kind of feels a bit sad.
It is a bit sad, and it is a bit like I'm getting itchy feet, because if everybody starts like releasing and moving back into regular patterns and we continue in this way for another month or two.
10 days.
Well, yeah, it's 10 days at the moment.
Yeah.
What happens then? Wow, look at this stacking. Story would be really impressed by this. If it's still standing, we're going to have to show her that tomorrow. It's fantastic.
It might be, because I don't know if the tide's going to come in anymore.
Yeah.
It looks like it's right in at the moment.
Look what I just found. Look at that, it's so pretty. It is open on the other side, but I actually think that adds to the beauty, because you can see inside it. Pretty cool.
Giant story necklace shell.
It is. So we've both been talking about how we're going to move forward content-wise and what's going to happen next after lockdown. We're definitely going to keep vlogging daily until the lockdown is officially over, because it would be sad to stop now.
Yeah, we've come too far now to not see it through to the end, which hopefully will be in 10 days.
Exactly. Hello. Who are you guys? Come to visit?
Pretty,
You're very sweet.
pretty eyes. Look,
Oh, he's gone right in. You cooling off? Wee. Sweet dogs. What are you doing? Have you stolen someone's laundry?
in the t-shirt.
Naughty.
Yeah.
So if you watched yesterday's video, you would have seen that Sasha said we were sitting on quite a lot of content from before when we arrived here. And also we're sitting on quite a lot of content in our minds of what's going to happen afterwards.
Yeah.
We've got some big plans for this year, and we've got some really good ideas for what kinds of videos we're going to make about being here in the Philippines. So tomorrow we're going to give you a little taste of it, and we're going to release 2 videos. So there'll be the daily lockdown vlog, and there'll also be one of our special videos from just before we got here to give you an idea of what we were doing before this happened.
We have 2 more Thailand videos to release, and then that will be our complete trip through Thailand, finished with video-wise. So we want to get those done so we can move forward. We don't want to come out of this lockdown situation and be stuck in the past from before. We want to move forward in all aspects. So we want to start putting up our previous videos that we've been holding off on. Now that the world is starting to come out of their each individual lockdowns, it seems like it's okay to do it now.
Yeah, and the lockdown mentality. If the sentiment online is changing and the lockdown mentality is ending, then people aren't going to want to see too many quarantine and lockdown videos anymore. They're going to want to see hope for the future.
Exactly.
And, you know, just like moving forward, travel and the things that made the world interesting before. I am very excited for the rest of this year. A lot of people are thinking that 2020 has been a bit of a write-off, but for me, I think it's the start of something very, very interesting. So when this lockdown is finished and we go back to vlogging, there's going to be plenty of interesting stuff that we're going to be showing you after this is over when we move to the Philippines. And I'm saying that because we have fully decided now that we are going to move to the Philippines. Our chapter in Portugal has unfortunately come to the end. There will be a brief period where you'll see us closing off that chapter, and we do think that we will return to Portugal in the future.
Absolutely we do. But yeah, like Jay said, a lot of people say 2020 is a write-off, but for us, I think we'll look back on this year as being one that changed our lives in a lot of different ways. So always try and take the best from everything that you can.
So we're going to do a quick shout out while we're down here, and that is to the person who actually left the comment about how lockdown is finished in their country.
It got us thinking today.
And that is to Gerald or Raud Palm on Instagram, so shout out to you. Thanks for making us think about a different perspective. And then one more before we go and check and see what Story's up to.
Yeah, I'm gonna say happy birthday to Sam, and this is from Winnie, and you're in Makati City. Happy birthday.
So if you guys follow us on Instagram, you may have seen I put up a story yesterday about looking for a new car, or actually an old car, because we love like classic vintage vehicles, and we think it would make our journey here to the Philippines look very interesting if we could find something like that. Now, I haven't had much luck yet. Nobody sent us anything that's for sale, but I did go on an app yesterday called Trove or something, and they had Ford Mustangs on there for sale, but they were.
Tell me that.
Yeah, I know. I'm just bringing this out there now, but it was a little bit too much out of our budget. So we are looking for something cool. We are looking for something interesting. If any of you guys have a cool car you could suggest to us, it's probably less than £5,000, like 250,000 pesos or something. Let us know. Perhaps send us an email, just so we can get an idea of what we can get out here to make our journey here in the Philippines very interesting. Even at £5,000, we'd have to sell quite a lot of our stuff to be able to afford it, wouldn't we?
Yeah, I think that's like all of our belongings.
Yeah, well, we've got 2 cars to sell, haven't we? We've got to get rid of our Mazda. Interestingly, I was having a look at the same car that we own in England, a Mazda 3, and they were about £8,000, £9,000. And for the same money, you could get the Ford Mustang, like imported American, proper looking vintage Ford Mustang.
But when we talked to Story about it, she says she wants a rainbow car.
Yeah.
So I think whatever we get, it's going to have some kind of
Colour.
colourful design on it somewhere.
So we'll need to like get into customising out here, find out who can do a custom job, maybe a wrap. And yeah, we'll go from there. I like interesting vehicles. I feel like they become part of the family. I've got my eyes open for something cool.
Yeah.
Let's go and see what she's up to.
Okay. While we're walking back to the house, I'm going to do another shout out, and this time it is a happy birthday to Emerson Sidayan, and this is from Dina. Happy birthday, Emerson.
Oh.
Interestingly, this couple actually got almost stranded on Siargao. They left just before the lockdown happened in March. So they could have been stranded here too, so they've been enjoying watching the vlogs to see what's going on.
I think I said that in day 3 of the island lockdown, but I felt a bit like a reporter.
Yeah.
We were out on the street, we were looking for things, and we were seeing what it looked like when there was no tourists on the streets. And so yeah, that's kind of evolved into a proper lockdown since.
I know, yeah.
It feels weird thinking back to that day actually.
A long time ago now.
Yeah. Story hasn't moved. Ah, what are you up to now?
We finished all the popcorn.
Goodness me, you popcorn monster!
I thought you were going to save me one.
What are you cooking today, Papa?
Big gout,
Yeah.
and I'm going to try those little, what's it called?
Mung beans.
Mung beans. I'm going to try mung beans, and I'm going to do it the way I do my lentils.
They heard and growls and strange eerie sounds.
It's early for book reading, isn't it? You enjoying an early book reading?
Yeah.
And you got some Pringles. You never have snacks when you have books read normally. This is different.
The giant winged monster swept by and flew on. And ow! Cried Hazel. Oh, thank goodness. It's
Is
gone.
he going away?
He flew away, yeah. The owl swooped down, didn't he? Swooped down. Oh, goodness. We battled a fox, Rowan cried, and we beat it.
Good night. Good night.
I can't hear anything. Green light.
Red light. Am I not allowed to pass? I want to see the sunset. I think we just made it. It hasn't quite gone behind the mountains yet. So our new house is going to be right about here, and that's why we won't get the sunsets. So we're definitely going to make the most of those while we're still living here.
We're moving beyond the sunset.
Yeah. But
Quite poetic.
yeah.
Hey, have you had a nice day today?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, look at this.
Pulling my top off.
Why are you undressing, Mummy?
Do you like sunrises or sunsets best?
I really like morning.
Morning.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's perfect because at the new house we're going to get all the sunrises that happen in the morning. That'll be nice, won't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing that we've definitely noticed doing all of these lockdown videos is that Story is getting fed up of the camera.
Yeah.
She really is. And it's one of the reasons why we stopped daily vlogging before, which we mentioned, and we never knew we were going to be filming 65 days worth of videos.
Yeah.
And she's clearly, where has she gone? There you are.
I do.
Yeah. Every time we sit down with the camera out, she's no longer Story, she becomes someone else, doesn't she? She says, oh, I'm not Story, I'm a dog, I'm a giraffe, and then she starts running around. So we definitely need a break from daily filming. I'm sure that's going to happen after the lockdown. Story, do you like the camera?
No.
No? Why not?
I love to swimming.
Well, that is inaudible rubbish. I didn't hear any of the words you said.
I like to swim in the sea.
You like to swim in the sea? Yeah, we like to do that too.
Wow, look at the cloud over there now, look. Look at that. Is that really pretty?
Nom 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 nom. Happy birthday, Gab.
That is right, Story did it right. Happy 14th birthday, Gab, and that is from your mum, Kiss May Lang. And you are in Tagwig City. Do you think I pronounced that right?
No idea.
And my name now is Sophia.
So that shout out was for 10-year-old Layla Sophia from Laguna, Philippines, sent in by your dad, Bobby. Hello guys.
Next shout out is to Sherry and Steve. They're from Farnham in the UK, and that is from Jordan. Apparently you guys watch every evening, and this is going to make your lockdown.
Whoa, hi guys.
I'm glad we've been able to do that for you. Hi. Then we've got Ferlin Arve, and she is from Davao City.
Glenn and Susie from Nevada.
Sharon Diamante, and you are from Quezon City. Then we have Bustag, Tatas, and Maya.
Hello. And the last one we are going to do today, as the sun sets, Jennifer. She is shouting out to her husband Joel and their daughter Nicole from York in England. Hello to you guys.
So we hope you enjoyed today's video. You're going to get 2 videos tomorrow, so look out for those. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss them. And a huge thank you to everybody who's been watching our lockdown videos so far. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.